Hi guys, it's Saturday the 27th of January. I'm back at Tottenham's new stadium site just to see what's new and what's different. You can see straight away behind me on this side another piece or another major piece has been installed on the south stand. It's looking absolutely incredible. I'm going to walk around the stadium now just to show you the updates. So the tiling on the north side started this week. Now a lot of work is going on this side. I was quite surprised this week. These tiles on this north side did have quite a lot of media interest, and I feel that there are a lot bigger things that have happened with this stadium over the last couple of months that have been, you know, really important, like major pieces of the stadium. Yet the biggest piece of media interest within the last few months has been these tiles, which did make me laugh. Now, for those people who love me talking about the panels, if you notice now they are putting on the bottom piece. And these panels do really make the exterior look very, very finished. So no more work as yet has been done on the link bridge between Lily-White House and the stadium. Now, a lot of work has been done here on the west stand. This will be the grand entrance to the stadium, the west stand, the main entrance. This will be a big glass fronted entrance with a large reception, lots of seated areas, escalators on each side. So a lot of steel work has gone in this week. They've been very, very busy in the last 7 days. It's funny actually, unless I get to the side, I don't think you'll realise on actually how big this is, and it really does make the stadium look even bigger. If you can see now in the foreground, a delivery has just turned up. This is more steel for the west stand. See, even as I film this on a Saturday, it all happens. The amount of times I come here on a Saturday morning, there's so much going on, huge amount of deliveries turning up, and major parts of the stadium being installed. It's really, really great to see. So I've now got this fabulous view of the west stand, stood in Whitehall Street. So just to give you a better view now of this steel that's been installed this week on the west stand. As I said a few seconds ago about deliveries, you've got large deliveries here as well of concrete blocks. Everywhere you look in the foreground are piles of materials, deliveries, all ready to be installed. Just coming up to the new shop now. I'm not going to speak too much about the shop today, as I do that every week. The Tottenham experience will be next to the shop in Warmington House, which will be the Tottenham Museum. And yet another main piece of the stadium has gone in this week, in the last 7 days. It only seems a few weeks ago that there was just so much to do on this side. The amount of steel that they still had to be, had to be installed. They have worked so hard in the last couple of weeks. It's incredible. The incredible amount of work that's been carried out here. So we go from the west stand, looking towards the south, and this piece has been put in, obviously to match up with the roof. So the shop area will be on the left, and the Tottenham experience on the right. As you can see in the background there, more scaffolding is going up. And every time I try to explain something, a bus gets in the way. I really don't know how to put it into words, but if you've not been down here, the size of this stadium is incredible. And if you've not been down here since White Hart Lane was here, you will be in for a very, very nice surprise, and you will be amazed. You really will. So if you haven't been down here yet, get down, have a look. It really is wonderful to see this stadium being built. So I'm stood now at the corner of Church Road, and look at this view. So if you were walking from Seven Sisters or Tottenham How, from that direction, this is the view you'd be getting when you walk down the high road. Amazing, absolutely amazing. So just to give you an idea of where I am now, I'm outside the number 8 Tottenham. And this is if you are walking around to the south stand. It just hits you, doesn't it? It's enormous. So this is another major piece that has gone in this week. Obviously they need to complete this before the roof. You can see from internal pictures that all of the wiring, or hosing as they call it, has been put in. And yet another main piece has gone in. So that's where they'll be matching up to for the roof. I don't know why really, but all the weeks I've come to visit this stadium, seeing the south stand grow as it has done over the last couple of months has been incredible. I've really, really enjoyed it. It doesn't seem that long ago to me that when I came down here, the south stand, it was just a few pieces of steel, and I could see right into the stadium. And now just to see it grow like this, to see the trees being installed, the blocks being put in, all of the steel work, watching the builders week in, week out, it's been really, really nice to see. And I will be glad when I'm very old to say that I watched it being built. So this picture is just to give you a better idea of the roof. Obviously it's coming round from the west stand side, and they've put these bits in. So they are moving quickly with this, so I would probably guess that next week's video will probably have the missing pieces included. So lots of work is continuing on this side where the hotel will be. I know a few people have asked me to give more details about the hotel. I will do that in next week's video, I promise. And on the other side will be 4 tower blocks known as A, B, C and D. Again, I'll talk about that next week. So on the left hand side, that will be Tottenham shop, Europe's biggest club shop. As you can hear, a lot of work is going on. Saturday morning. So yeah, on the left hand side here, this is where the hotel will be. And further on you will have blocks A, B, C and D. As I said earlier, I will talk about that more in depth next week. You can really see the shape now coming together, especially now those 2 pieces have been put in. And you can see as well, I will see if I can get a better view in a minute of the east side. So you can see that roof has come round as well. So the south stand will have 5 floors. So a lot of preparation work for the hotel is going on here. Weirdly enough, there's more staff down there than I can see on the south stand at the moment. So I'm now stood at the end of Park Lane in the junction of Vicarage Road. Get a better idea of the east stand side. Some more steel work has gone in on this side. There's people actually working on this side now. So this is a much better view now of the east stand. See those pieces now, very clear on the south stand. So the east stand is a dedicated stand to the NFL. It's great to see here. If you watched last week's video, there were lots of reels of hose, and that was all for the roof. So that must have all been installed now. So the hose you saw me talking about last week, which will actually lift the roof, they actually use these machines, and it takes 3 weeks before the roof is lifted. I say that about the roof lift because a few people have actually said, I wonder if I can get into the stadium or somehow video the roof lift. It is actually 3 weeks, so it would be impossible to do that. A bit of work going on here on the east stand side. Sadly I can't see what, due to all of the barriers up. So like last week, I'm just going to show you the view from the Bill Nicholson. So if you're having a drink in there, that's the view you'd get. So I'm taking a short walk down Worcester Avenue now. So the east stand is on the left. On the right hand side here you will see the Mace offices. That's where the hundreds of workers go in every day. So this is where the away fans will go in. 3,000 fans for a Premier League game. You can also see on this side the link bridge between Lily White House and the main stadium. Now I've noticed on this side a lot more preparation for the roof has gone in. I've also noticed as well that a lot more preparation has gone in for the panels at the top and the middle parts of this stand. So hopefully it won't be too long before they go in. And this is a better view of the north stand, so you can see what preparation work has been done for the roof on this side. Hi guys, I hope you've enjoyed this week's video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Come on you Spurs.